up, everybody? OMMPgrower coming to you live from Oregon, and I'm back in the 2,000 watt Gavita garden, and me and my buddy Chris just got the 4 fans hung up. The plants are gaining growth, not as fast as I'd like, but it's alright. I mean, they're getting there. The new growth is looking pretty good. So, I'm happy about that. You know, nothing perfect. I wish it was. But, I'm doing the best I can here. And, there we go, that's a little better. Anyways, so there's not a whole lot to report here in this garden, really. You know, I've been pHing at 6.1 as a lot of you recommended, and I want to thank you guys for the recommendations and you know, calling me out, you know, when I make a mistake, you know, because I need to learn, you know, and correct them just as much as anybody else does. So much appreciation of that. I also want to thank everybody who takes the time and hits the little thumbs up button in the videos. I know it seems silly, but it actually makes a pretty big difference when you're making these videos, because the percentages of thumbs up versus thumbs downs help the video get more views, and you know, that's really what I'm all about, is trying to get out there to as many people as possible and just share what I'm doing. I never really come off as educating people. It's more just showing what I'm doing, and I feel like I've been doing this for enough years now that I've established myself as an experienced grower, but that doesn't mean that I'm a perfect grower. There's still so much new stuff coming out and so much new stuff to learn. So for those of you who want to mimic my grow style, feel free to do so, and for those who don't want to mimic my grow style, feel free to not do so. You know, it's very simple to just not watch my videos anymore. But I hope you all do, because I put, you know, as much energy as possible into making these and sharing the information. So I wanted to kind of go over some questions that I have been getting in the comment section. Probably the most common question is, what happened to California? Why are you back in Oregon? So let's kind of dive into that real quick. It's not a very exciting story. After we moved out of the big house that was in a lot of my videos, we were rolling on a 1-year lease, and the landlord at the time told us that, you know, it was going to be long term. And then after the first year lease was up, he decided to sell the house. And so, you know, we had to find someplace new to move, and we decided to go to San Diego because it's someplace that I've always wanted to live my whole life, and I never thought I'd ever have an opportunity to do it. And when this came up, I was like, well, this is the opportunity. You know, let's just move and try something new out. There was a lot of hopes and aspirations to grow down there, or to get product down there that I can, you know, find outlets for. But once I got down there, you know, a lot of the promises weren't kept, and or the situations weren't as easy as we had initially thought they were going to be. For example, you know, a really close friend of mine, the Okie Dokie Farms, they offered me to grow in one of their 8,000 room warehouses, which was great. But at the time, I was planning on moving to like California or like LA area, and then when I ended up moving to San Diego, it was just way too far of a drive. And whenever I was able to get the plants together, their room wasn't ready for me to take over, and then when their room was ready for me to take over, I wasn't prepared for it. So just timing was just terrible. On top of that, the wife and kids were not happy in San Diego. They liked it back in Oregon better. It was just a different pace of life that they weren't used to. And me going down there as frequently as I did, I was used to it, and I kind of knew what I was getting into, and it wasn't something that they were wanting to do. So we ended up moving back to Oregon. We stayed there for 6 months. And then we just signed a little 6-month lease in these really cool apartments on the ocean, which was really nice. But then after that lease expired, we just decided to move back and just go back to what I know, which is growing. And it's been a pretty cool process so far. I wish, you know, it was in my own house, or, you know, my house that I live in. I like having the ability to cohabitate with my plants. I find that's a very peaceful way of living, and whereas other people absolutely refuse to cohabitate with their plants. They want a separate facility altogether, and I understand that too. And this is the first time, besides the warehouse, where, you know, it's ever been this type of situation. But, you know, that's okay. Things are going good. You learn, you move on, and you just keep going. So now I'm back in Oregon, you know, I'm back to, you know, growing or starting. You know, I got these 4 gavitas, 2 in this room, and then boom, straight across over here we got 2 in this room. And we just got this room cleared out. There's the gavitas, AC unit, just got the hooks up in the wall. So, oh, yeah, I forgot. I got a manual focus. Yeah, so I got a new camera, been testing it out here. Pretty happy with it. Hopefully you guys are happy with the resolution, and it's going to take a little time to get used to this thing, that's for sure. Oh, there's the chair. Someone else has that exact same chair, they said in one of my videos. So, don't even have a ladder over here, so I've been tearing it up, but whatever, it works. And got the fire extinguisher right here, which I'm so close you can't see it, but it's there, and that's all that matters. So anyways, like I said, got the fans hung up. We just bought new power strips to mount the fans, but I bought the wrong ones, and they're the kind that you have to hardwire. You know, they're not just plug-in. So I don't want to hardwire anything in this room. So I'm just going to go and return them and get the different kind, which is not a problem. And then, you know, the fans will be running tomorrow, which will be pretty cool. Replaced the bulbs up there in the standard light with green LED or green CFL lights, and that's been working great for the night cycle. Been spraying the plants regularly for pest control. Been using Azamax and Avid, and I think that's about it right now. I know some of you don't like those products, and you don't have to use them if you don't like them. And you're more than welcome to leave a comment about why you don't like them as well, because I know a lot of you will. And that's okay. Share your thoughts. It doesn't bother me. It's totally cool. So post what you feel. Thanks for watching my videos. I don't think I have anything else really to add, except I really want to, I guess if I'm going to end this video, I really want to end it on another note real quick here. Because while it's on my mind, I forget so easy. You know, Pod will do that to you sometimes. But I really want to thank 2 people who have absolutely nothing to do with this and have helped me out a lot more than they probably know. One of them, her name's Heather, and she's been coming over here at night with me sometimes and helping me do transplants and carrying these bricks in here and like helping me trim out my house and other stuff as well. She's been you know, doing on the side that nothing gross, just, you know, grow room related type shit, and been pretty awesome. And then on the other end, on the other person who's been helping me is Chris, and he has been, you know, helping me at the house. He's been helping while I'm over here. He helps, you know, keep an eye on the kids or Badger or things like that. Been supportive. He came over here today and helped me hang the fans up, and he's never done anything in the weed industry before in his life, so, you know, he's very excited by it, and that's been really cool too. And he's actually here with me right now, so I'm gonna let you guys say what's up to Chris.
What's up,
here.
Guys? Pleasure to be here. I don't think I need to tell you guys this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. OMMPgrower is the real deal. He's the real thing. He's a good guy.
Oh, thanks, buddy. So, wasn't expecting him to say something like that, but so anyways, I want to thank you, you know, for, you know, what you've done. It's been pretty cool, and yeah, that's about it, man. It takes a special person to be selfless and helpful when they're not getting it, you know, they're not getting a cut of this or anything like that. They're just coming to help, you know, just being friends. You know, it seems like everybody wants a cut to help, and the friendship thing, and I get it, you know, and it's not like I'm not gonna, you know, kick him down some weed or something like that, but it's not like he's like, well, how much of a percent am I getting, you know, that kind of talk. And that's really important, because it takes more than, you know, one person could do this. This is a one-person job, 100%. I don't give a shit what anybody says. This is a one-person job. It does not take two people to do absolutely any of this. One person can do every single thing here by themselves every time. Is it hard? Yeah. It's fucking pain in the ass. Is it nice to have another person? Definitely. But it's not required. And so if you can find people in your life like that, hang on to them, guys. They're important. Treat them right, because they're going to treat you right, you know. And otherwise, I'm going to stop rambling on here, because you guys are probably getting bored of listening to it. And I will see you guys next time when I do another video update. And probably do one over at Edward's Outdoor Garden here next. Otherwise, peace out, everybody. Until next time.